I'm going to give you 12 easy wins you can implement on your email channel right away to generate more money for your e-commerce brand this week. I've worked with over 30 brands and tested hundreds of different ways to drive immediate revenue that actually work and don't damage your brand. So for this video, forget about complicated setups, forget about long-term strategies that take months to see results from. Just watch until the end and you'll have a dozen new ways to generate additional revenue in the next 7 days. All right, let's unlock some hidden quick revenue right here. So quick background info, I'm Victor. I run an e-commerce email marketing agency called Opsia. We've generated over 25 million in e-commerce email attributable revenue for our clients. I've done well over 70 Klaviyo orders by now, probably way more. I haven't kept count, sorry, but I can confidently tell you that most e-commerce brands out there are sitting on a handful of easy revenue wins this very second. The problem is they just don't really know it yet. Maybe you're one of those brands. The good news though, you don't always need a massive overhaul of your entire email marketing strategy to see better results. For now, for this video, you just need to sit back, go through these 12 easy, quick, but key wins that I'm about to show you, and most importantly, actually implement them, because otherwise it's just a waste of time. Because by this time next week, I guarantee you could already be making more money from email marketing than you were today. So let's dive in. Easy win number one, turn your thank you email into a subtle upsell. So a personal thank you email from the founder is obviously an easy way to build some customer loyalty, but with just one tiny tweak, it can also bring in a steady trickle of extra sales. All you have to do is make it a plain text email, again from the founder, that sends shortly after someone places an order, about 5 to 15 minutes later. And at the end of the email, just add a simple line similar to this: not done shopping, click here to keep exploring. You can do it in many different ways, but obviously also make sure you hyperlink some of the text so they can actually click through and go onto your website. Here's a quick example from one of our clients where we say, PS, explore more wellness goodies here. So we're not offering them, like, we're not being in their face saying, go ahead and buy with 50% off for the next 30 minutes or this discount is going to be gone forever. Like, we're not being super, super aggressive because that doesn't fit every brand. So this is a very good way of trying to get more orders without being super, super pushy. So that's something you can easily implement. And why this works is because it actually looks genuine. Again, you're not being super, super aggressive, just asking for more money. A direct thank you email from the founder doesn't feel like the usual automated email as well. And it feels like a real email, and it usually gets a ton of actual responses as well for our clients. They keep telling us, hey, we're getting all of these sweet messages because they think I'm actually the one sending them this email. It also strikes when the iron's hot. That's why upsells obviously work and is a thing in the first place. So 5 to 15 minutes after ordering, they're still thinking about your products, your brand. So a casual nudge here makes it easy to continue browsing. It also adds up over time. So again, not everyone will click this hyperlink, but some will, and those small extra sales obviously stack up over time without any extra effort on your end. So it's just casual, it's non-pushy, and it works. Easy win number two, stop over-segmenting your campaigns. I'm very passionate about this. So too many brands overcomplicate their email campaign strategy by slicing their audience into tiny, hyper-specific groups of people. And yes, it may sound like a smart idea at first glance, but in reality, it's just holding back your revenue by a mile. So as an example here, you're promoting a protein supplement and you want to send out a campaign. Option A, you can send this only to people who browsed or bought protein in the last 90 days. That's about 3,100 recipients in this example. Option B, you can send to anyone that engaged with emails or the website in the last 90 days. That's about 24,000 recipients. Which one drives the more revenue? It's option B. It's very, very simple. It still includes the protein shoppers from option A right here. So you're still sending to those people. Keep that in mind. It also reaches the rest of your engaged audience who could be interested as well, but just haven't shown you that yet. So more eyeballs, more revenue as well. You have more chances of making a sale when you're sending to people that actually engage with your brand. No, you don't just want to blast your entire list. Obviously, we're way past that strategy. That's a 2022 strategy. But when it's your email list of engaged people, more eyeballs, meaning more revenue, typically applies. Easy win number three, promote your guarantee in your abandonment flows. So a lot of potential first-time customers obviously hesitate before buying, very normal. It's usual consumer behavior. People rarely just see one ad and then buy straight away. They like your product, they're interested, but something's still holding them back. Maybe they're unsure about the quality, they don't fully trust the brand yet, or they just need one more reason to commit. That's where your guarantee comes in. So if your brand offers a money-back guarantee, maybe it's easy returns or any kind of risk-free policy, make sure you highlight that in one or more abandonment emails. Sometimes all they need is just that extra little piece of reassurance. So here are some examples from our clients where we've included in this email on the left here in the body copy, backed by our 90-day guarantee for complete peace of mind. And we also have it down here at the bottom as well to really nail the messaging through. And here on the email on the right side, we also promote the 30-day money back guarantee as well. So very, very simple, and it just works super, super well. Easy win number 4, send 3 to 4 email campaigns every single week. Yes, this may take a little bit more extra effort on your end than all of the other wins I'm going to go through, but it's such a key one, I can't just skip it. So repetition builds recognition, and recognition drives revenue. That's why you don't just see an ad once on Meta or TikTok, you see it again and again. The algorithm knows that it takes multiple touch points before someone actually buys or even goes and visits the website in the first place. It's also why brands like McDonald's, Apple, Coca-Cola keep running ads everywhere, even though obviously the entire world already knows about these brands. They understand that simply just staying top of mind obviously leads to more sales as long as you have a good product. Keep that in mind, obviously. The same applies to your emails. So make sure you make it a non-negotiable to send 3 to 4 email campaigns every single week, focused mainly on educational and valuable content, and then a little bit of sales, like 80% content and 20% sales or offer emails, because this will get you more sales consistently, just like you can see here on the screenshot from one of our clients. Easy win number 5, disable smart sending in your email flows. So again, smart sending could sound like a good idea in theory. It stops your email subscribers from getting too many emails by skipping recipients who received another email from you in the past 16 hours. So again, sounds kind of helpful in theory, but the problem is it directly prevents you from sending your best and most relevant emails to people. Here's what actually happens with smart sending enabled. First, you send a campaign email. Someone clicks on a product in the campaign email because they're interested. They add the product to cart, but they still hesitate. So they get distracted in real life. They leave your site. No purchase happened. Smart sending now blocks them from getting your abandoned cart email, the exact email that's been designed by you to bring them back and finish their purchase, just because it hasn't been 16 hours since they received that initial campaign email from step 1 up here. So that's a sale you could have recovered, but you never even got the chance. So make sure you go ahead, locate your flow emails in Klaviyo or whatever you use, and make sure skip recently emailed profiles or whatever the setting is in your ESP is disabled. Instead, you want to use profile filters in your flows to control exactly what kind of profiles you don't want within a certain flow, as well as proper segmentation for your campaigns. So that's what you can see right here on the right. Those are profile filters for your flows. Easy win number 6, make your email opt-in offer as clear as day. So your pop-up has one job: get people with some sort of buying intent to sign up to your email list. That's why you have a pop-up in the first place. Yet too many brands clutter their pop-ups with unnecessary fields, irrelevant copy as well, and a lot of distractions that make potential customers close the pop-up instantly instead of subscribing. So here's how to fix that in 3 steps. So you want to keep it more simple. Don't ask for first names, don't ask for birthdays or anything else you actually don't need. More fields just means fewer signups. Put the offer front and center, because the first thing they should see is the incentive, the reason why they're signing up. Not your brand's mission, not a generic stay in the loop and hear about our latest news, just the reason they should sign up right now. Another thing is you want to use full page pop-ups, or at least test these, because we've seen these consistently outperform regular sized pop-ups for our clients because they grab attention and convert way better. So here's a poorly optimized pop-up. Quick example here: sign up today. There's no reason for people to sign up other than fresh updates and special savings. They're not getting anything right now. Why should they even spend a second looking at this when they've most likely just heard about your brand within the last 30 minutes? And here's a conversion optimized pop-up, which is a full page pop-up. Want 10% off your first order, you click yes, and then you get the email sign up field. So way more effective. Easy win number 7, take advantage of plain text emails. You don't want to be one of those brands that think every single email needs to be beautifully designed for you to generate revenue from your emails. Because the truth is, some of the best performing emails, they have no design at all. And yes, that's coming from me, an email marketing agency owner that obviously spends a lot of time and has employees designing very, very good looking emails. But no, the truth is, some of the best performing emails, they are plain text emails. They look like an actual email from a real person, not an ad. They're simple, direct, and they get the message across fast. They stand out from the typical designed emails. They help you humanize your brand, and they typically inbox better as well because there's not a ton of images or links in them. So here are some examples. Here, just very short, you can see how short this is, from JV or Javi or however you want to pronounce that. Very, very short, and it's a cart abandonment email. Here's another example from Bress. If that's the way you pronounce that, I honestly don't know. But again, very, very short, very urgency driven about how they only have 100 bottles left. Again, there are just a few hyperlinks in there for you to actually click on, and that's it. Like, it's just a plain text email, and it works super, super well. So when to use them, the best brands use a mix of both plain text and designed emails. You can use the plain text format for almost any type of email, to be honest with you, even a simple product highlight. But however, at Opsia, we see plain text emails typically crush it the most when they're used for these kind of email angles. So sale reminders, product restocks, founder notes, urgency-based emails, VIP deals, abandonment reminders, and company announcement as well. So definitely use some plain text emails in your strategy. Easy win number 8, reactivate your welcome discount for non-buyers. So a lot of people sign up to your email list, they get the welcome discount that they signed up for, but they never use it. So instead of letting those potential customers slip away, try to bring them back with a simple email from the founder with a welcome discount reactivation. So here's how to do that. You want to send it to a segment of people who subscribe to email marketing for your brand at least 30 to 60 days ago, whatever makes the most sense there, but they never purchased for the first time and never used that initial discount code. You want to keep the email concise, simple, and genuine. And you can use the example template below, or you can obviously make your own, but I'm just going to share this with you right now. So let's say I'm Victor, which obviously is my name. Luckily, I'm Victor from Apple. Let's just use that as an example for the brand. So, hey, John, it's Victor here, founder of Apple. I noticed you signed up to our email list a while back, but never got to use your 10% welcome discount. Since we just restocked some of our bestsellers, I've reactivated your discount code for the next week. No rush, but if you're still interested, here's your discount code, and then insert that. Click here to shop 10% off. This would be the hyperlink. Cheers, Victor. So very, very effective, very short. It's just a plain text email. You can design it if you want, but most likely I would recommend a plain text email. So this strategy obviously wouldn't suddenly convert all of your prospects that haven't purchased yet into customers, but it will help you get some sales that you most likely wouldn't have seen otherwise. So a very easy win there. Easy win number 9. This may sound weird, but write less copy. Here's what I mean by that. So people don't read emails, they scan them. If they see a huge block of text in your e-commerce email, well, you can trust that none of that actually gets read. There's more content than ever existing in this world, competing for the same attention at the same time. So while a person is scrolling in their email inbox, their fingers are itching to close down the app and go back to scroll on TikTok or Facebook or Instagram or whatever. That sentence alone should help you understand how easy and fast it should be to process your email as a recipient compared to reading through thousands of different words just to describe a product you've just launched. So consumers move incredibly fast. They're trained to skim things and decide in seconds whether something is worth their time, fully subconsciously. They're not actually thinking about it with a conversation inside of their head. It's fully subconsciously, and it happens in seconds. Yet a lot of e-commerce brands are still writing their emails like people are ready to sit down to read a novel. But that's obviously not how people consume content anymore. So you want to make every word count. You want to break up the text. You want to stick to one topic. You want to guide their eyes with design and copy. And you want to write like your customers speak. So here are 2 quick examples. A bad e-commerce email on the left. If we look at that one, huge block of text right here. I have no kind of desire to go ahead and actually read what this says. It's also an ugly email. That, like, keep that in mind as well. But the copy right here, it's formatted very, very poorly. It's a very long email with a ton of copy, and it's just scattered around, looking very, very unoptimized. And if we look at the one on the right here, a good e-commerce email from Fields, you can see the copy is very, very easy to read. You can basically scan the copy as you scroll through the email right here. You don't have to consciously sit down, stop, and read what it says, apart from the reviews here, but obviously that is intentional for people that actually want to read more. But as you can see right here, you get exactly what the email is about. You get the benefits of the product, all of that stuff, without having to actually sit down, pause, and read an entire email of a bunch of words. Easy win number 10, give your best product its own abandonment email. So here's what I mean by that. You most likely already have your browser abandonment flow, your abandoned cart flow, and abandoned checkout flow running. That's obviously great. But a quick and easy win you can make today is create a specific abandonment email for your flagship product or products in each of those abandonment flows. So here's why. So instead of a general reminder, you can tailor the copy in that email to highlight the exact benefits of the product they left behind. So again, the flagship product. So the messaging is way more relevant than a general email. And you also have more compelling persuasion because you can add product-specific reviews, FAQs, or key features that help overcome common objections for that specific top-selling product. And again, obviously, you'll see more revenue from this because your top product obviously bring in the most sales for your brand. So recovering even a small extra percentage of those abandonments can make a big difference for your brand's revenue. Easy win number 11, make sure all 8 core email flows are running. So your automated email flows should be working for you 24/7 when you sleep, when you're working, when you're out with family, recovering lost sales, nurturing new subscribers, and re-engaging past customers on autopilot. So if you're missing even one of these 8 core email flows, you're leaving series revenue on the table. So the 8 core email flows are the welcome series, site abandonment, browse abandonment, abandoned cart, abandoned checkout, post-purchase, win-back, and sunset flow. So as you can see right here from one of our clients, 77,000 of their sales in just 30 days came directly from their email flows. So just imagine you didn't have any of these, or you were just missing some of these, obviously a lot of revenue that you're missing out on. So double check your account ASAP and make sure you have all of these 8 core email flows implemented like your revenue depends on it, because it actually does. Easy win number 12, this is the last one, give people their opt-in offer on the pop-up. So I still see a ton of brands only deliver the sign-up discount in the welcome email, not on the pop-up. That means you're making new subscribers leave your site, check their inbox, find the code, and then come back just to use the offer they signed up for on your website in the first place. That's unnecessary friction because they were on your website already. So the fix here is to give them the discount code immediately. Simply just display the code right on the pop-up success message after they enter their email. So here's a quick example here for a brand. Thanks for joining us. Use the code below for 10% off your first order, or check your inbox for our email. You let them know they also have that option, but the discount code is right here so they can copy and paste it right away. This is easier shopping for people, which leads to more conversions because customers can use the discount code instantly instead of getting distracted because they have to go to their email inbox or even forget to check their email inbox in the first place. And yes, your welcome flow will attribute fewer sales because now people don't need to go ahead and open your welcome email before they purchase, but your business overall will make more sales because more people actually will go ahead and use that discount code and make a purchase. And also, you still send the welcome email, by the way. Just because you're showing the discount code on the pop-up, that doesn't mean you don't need to send a welcome email. Now it's just more of a follow-up instead of a roadblock to getting that discount that they signed up for in the first place. And that's it for the 12 easy email wins that can put more money in your business bank account this week. Now, don't be the kind of person that watches this video and then just forgets all about what you just learned. Even if you only take action on 1 or 2 of these easy wins, it could still mean thousands in extra sales. So the only thing left from here is that you actually implement these wins. If you want a team of experts to manage your email marketing end to end so you can actually maximize revenue without you having to lift a finger, you can check out the link in the description to book a call with me. Also, don't forget to subscribe to see more email marketing content. I'll be posting a lot more. And with that said, I'll see you in the next video.